Imagine this, one small flame in a dark room. And that single spark has the power to change everything. What if the fire you light tonight could ignite your next stream of income? Most people think opportunity comes from effort, but they're wrong. It comes from energy. The same energy that makes a flame burn brighter the more you feed it. And just like a candle, your wealth needs fuel, focus, action, and belief. So here's the question. What if you could turn a simple ritual, lighting a candle, into a financial engine? What if every flicker of that flame represented a new idea, a new sale, a new income source coming to life? Because fire doesn't wait. It transforms. And the moment you align your focus with that flame, your entire energy field changes. Tonight, I'll show you how to use one of the oldest spiritual symbols, fire, to awaken something completely new in your financial life. You don't need luck. You don't need permission. You just need a spark, and this is where it begins. So grab your candle. Light it. Because in the next few minutes, you'll see how one simple flame can do more for your wealth than a year of overthinking ever could. This is not just light. This is your next income stream waiting to be born. Before we go any further, pause for just a second. If you're ready to ignite your financial energy and never miss another ritual like this, here's what I want you to do right now. Subscribe to the channel. This is where your wealth journey truly begins. Turn on the notification bell so you never miss a single new ritual or financial key. Like this video to send your energy forward. It tells the algorithm and the universe that you're ready for abundance. And comment below, I light my fire of wealth. Because when you type it, you're not just writing words, you're declaring alignment. You're saying, I'm not waiting for opportunities anymore. I'm creating them. So go ahead, subscribe, activate the bell, and drop your declaration. Your fire is lit now. Let's make it burn brighter. What if a single flame could ignite your next income stream? It may sound poetic, even mystical, but history has always known this truth. Every great creation, every empire, every fortune began with one spark. Not a spark of luck, but a spark of focus. Because fire doesn't just burn, it awakens. It's energy in motion, passion made visible. Imagine this. The room is dark, quiet, and still. You strike a match. The flame rises, small yet powerful. It dances. It breathes. It glows. In that instant, your eyes soften, your mind slows, and your energy shifts. The noise of your day fades, the doubt, the hesitation, the endless waiting for the right time. All that remains is the soft hum of light, alive before you. That's what wealth truly is, not a chase, but a focus. A steady flame that you choose to feed every day. Most people wait for opportunity to appear. They think success is about luck or timing. But fire doesn't wait, it responds. The moment you direct your attention with purpose, your energy ignites opportunities that were always around you, waiting for your signal. The candle flame has always been a teacher. Ancient mystics used it to sharpen focus, to burn away confusion, to turn prayer into power. And today, you'll use it to do something similar, not just to quiet your mind, but to awaken your potential for new money flow. You'll learn how to merge this ancient symbol of creation, fire, with one of the most practical, real-world tools for wealth, the side hustle hack. It's a system that transforms clarity into action and action into income. Because fire, like money, doesn't stay still. It moves. It grows. It consumes what's stagnant and transforms it into something new. So tonight, when you light your candle, you're not just setting a mood. You're sending a message to your subconscious. I'm ready to create. I'm ready to receive. I'm ready to act. Because if you can nurture a flame, give it air, fuel, and consistency, you can do the same with your ideas, your skills, your financial dreams. A candle only needs one spark to burn endlessly, and so does wealth. This ritual will remind you that abundance isn't born from waiting. It's born from ignition. From daring to start where you are, with what you have, and letting the small flame of focus become a wildfire of opportunity. So take a breath. Turn off the lights. Watch the flame. Feel the heat. Because tonight isn't just another evening. It's the moment your fire begins to create income and your energy starts to flow in the direction of freedom. One candle, one spark, one decision. That's all it takes to light the path toward your next source of wealth. A flame represents focus. A side hustle represents flow. And when these two meet, they ignite something far greater than just action. They awaken the fire of purpose. Because here's the unshakable truth. Money follows energy. It doesn't follow effort or luck or even talent. It follows alignment. When your energy is scattered, your money is too. When your attention is fragmented, opportunities slip away. But when your focus becomes pure, sharp, unwavering, that's when abundance knows exactly where to go. The candle flame ritual is not about superstition. It's about training your mind to master concentration. It's about learning how to hold a single vision long enough for reality to respond. Every time you light a candle, you are giving yourself permission to stop chasing and start channeling. You are signaling to the universe and to yourself, I am ready to create. I am ready to act. I am ready to receive. That small flame becomes your teacher. It reminds you that all creation starts with something small. One spark, one idea, one flicker of possibility, and through consistent care, it grows into something unstoppable. You can't force fire to burn brighter by panicking. You nurture it, feed it, protect it. That's the same energy you must bring to your financial goals and your side hustle. The side hustle hack is the physical mirror of this truth. It's where your energy becomes motion. It's your flame turned into fuel. It doesn't demand that you work endlessly. It asks that you work intentionally. One product, one service, one skill shared with the world. You're not just earning income. You're circulating energy. You're taking your focus and giving it form. When spiritual focus meets strategic action, something extraordinary happens. Your frequency rises. You stop reacting and start creating. You begin to see opportunities others overlook, because while the world is distracted, you're tuned to the signal of wealth. You're no longer waiting for things to happen. You're directing them. If you give this ritual just 10 minutes a day, light your candle, breathe deeply, focus your intention, then take one simple action, your creativity will start expanding. Ideas will flow like oxygen to a flame. Conversations will spark. The right clients, the right timing, the right inspiration will find you effortlessly, because energy that is focused becomes magnetic. This is the secret the most abundant people live by. Wealth isn't random, it's responsive, it answers clarity. It listens to commitment. So when you light that flame tonight, don't see it as decoration. See it as declaration. A statement to the universe that says, I'm ready to focus, I'm ready to move. I'm ready to let my energy become income. Because in the end, it's not the fire on the candle that changes your life. It's the one you ignite within. George, from California, was exhausted. He worked 2 jobs, slept little, and still felt like his life was running on empty. Every paycheck disappeared as quickly as it arrived. Every dream of doing something meaningful seemed out of reach. One night, while scrolling through his phone in that foggy space between frustration and surrender, he stumbled upon a short video about fire meditation. It sounded unusual, maybe even foolish, but something about the calmness in the presenter's voice caught him. Just 5 minutes, he thought. What do I have to lose? That night, he turned off the lights, found a small candle, and lit it. The tiny flame flickered uncertainly at first, just like his focus. He sat there in silence, simply breathing. He didn't ask for more money. He didn't make a wish. He didn't pray for luck. He just watched the light. The next night, he did it again. Then again the night after that. By the 3rd evening, something began to shift. His thoughts were slower, cleaner. The constant noise in his head, worry, guilt, anxiety, began to quiet. As the flame moved gently in front of him, he felt his energy moving too. It was subtle but powerful. Within a week, a forgotten idea resurfaced, something he'd pushed aside months ago: selling custom phone cases using his photography. He had dozens of photos sitting unused on his computer: cityscapes, oceans, night skies, all beautifully captured. It wasn't that he didn't have talent. He just didn't have clarity. But the candle had changed that. He took one step, then another. He created an online store, uploaded his designs, and set a small goal: to sell just 5 cases. Every night, before bed, he lit his candle, whispered the words, "I ignite new wealth." Then he visualized his flame spreading light across his business, his bank account, and his life. Within 3 months, his side hustle was earning $800 a month. 6 months later, that number doubled. The extra income became his safety net, then his seed fund for bigger dreams. But more than that, something inside him changed. He no longer woke up drained. He woke up driven. When asked about it, George said, "The candle helped me focus. It burned away my excuses. It reminded me that consistency, not perfection, is what creates flow." That's the truth hidden in this ritual. The flame is not just light. It's a mirror of focus. When you stare at it long enough, you begin to see yourself in it. Steady, intentional, unstoppable. And when your energy holds that level of focus, life can't help but respond. Opportunities, income, inspiration, they all begin to move toward you, just like moths drawn to a single, unwavering flame. Because when your focus burns bright enough, the universe has no choice but to feed it. Here's your practical step, the one that turns the spark of inspiration into tangible income. Start one side hustle aligned with your natural skills. It doesn't need to be massive. It doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to move. Energy, like fire, only grows when it's in motion. Start by asking yourself 3 simple but powerful questions. What do people already thank me for? What can I do easily that others find difficult? What brings me joy and adds value to someone else's life? Your answers are the map. Somewhere in that overlap, between what you love, what you're good at, and what the world needs, lives your spark. And that spark is the foundation of your next income stream. Maybe you're great at writing, teaching, organizing, or creating designs. Maybe your skill is listening deeply, motivating others, or solving problems quickly. Don't overcomplicate it. You don't need a logo or a website to begin. You just need a small step, one sale, one post, one conversation, one client. And once you start, treat it like sacred time. Schedule it, protect it, nurture it. Set clear hours for your main job and clear hours for your side hustle. Light your candle before you begin, not as a superstition, but as a signal to your subconscious. This time is for creation. Even 1 hour of focused energy a day can shift your financial reality faster than a week of scattered effort. Track your progress weekly, your income, your expenses, your growth. Not to obsess, but to stay aware. Awareness is where power begins. Just as a flame needs oxygen, your money needs attention. When you give your finances consistent awareness without fear, they expand. And here's the secret most people miss. A side hustle isn't about hustle. It's about flow. It's not about working harder. It's about working with intention. Every dollar earned from something you create carries a different vibration. It's charged with freedom, empowerment, and self-respect. It's no longer just money. It's proof that your energy can turn into value and value into abundance. This is why the candle flame ritual pairs so beautifully with the side hustle hack. The flame is your focus. The work is your flow. You light the candle to clear your energy, and then you channel that energy into aligned action. You move from wishing to working with purpose. Start small, start simply, but start. Because once your energy begins to circulate, through gratitude, creativity, and service, money naturally follows. Remember this, you're not chasing income, you're creating channels. You're not fighting for opportunity. You're attracting it through clarity. Each moment of focused action adds fuel to your flame. Each small win strengthens your belief. And one day soon, you'll realize you're not waiting for wealth anymore. You're building it, one intentional spark at a time. Mystically, fire has always been more than just light. It has been a portal of transformation. From ancient temples to modern meditation, humans have gathered around flames to release the old and invite the new. Fire burns away fear, limitation, and stagnation. It purifies the mind, refines the heart, and awakens the will to act. Every flicker represents a choice, to either stay dimmed by doubt or ignite with purpose. That's why lighting a candle has always carried a sacred meaning. It's not just illumination, it's initiation. Scientifically, that same flame does something remarkable to your brain. Studies on meditation and visual focus show that staring softly at a candle's flame slows your brainwaves into the alpha state, the same relaxed, yet alert frequency linked with creativity, visualization, and strategic thinking. In that state, your nervous system calms, your thoughts settle, and your mind becomes a laser of attention. The chaos of overthinking dissolves, and clarity rises like heat from the flame. This is not mysticism or coincidence. It's neurochemistry responding to stillness and focus. That's why this ritual is so powerful. It merges ancient symbolism with modern science. The candle becomes both a spiritual tool and a neurological one. It helps you bypass the noise of fear and connect directly with your intuitive intelligence, the part of you that knows what to do next, if only you'd quiet down enough to listen. When you stare into the flame and visualize your next income stream, you're not just daydreaming. You're literally training your brain to see opportunity where it once saw risk. The neurons involved in imagining action are the same ones that fire when you take action. So when you visualize your side hustle, your brain begins to code it as familiar, possible, and safe. That psychological shift dissolves procrastination and creates momentum. Then, when you take the practical step, launching that business, sending that message, creating that offer, you complete the loop. You move energy from the inner world into the outer one. You give your fire direction. And that's where transformation happens. Energy becomes evidence. It's not the candle that changes your life. It's the focus it awakens within you. The fire simply mirrors what already burns in your spirit, the desire to grow, to create, to become. And every time you act on that desire, your brain records a new message. I follow through. I can be trusted. That self-trust is the foundation of all wealth. Because money, at its core, is trust made visible, the universe's way of responding to your consistency, your clarity, and your courage. So when you light your next candle, don't just see it as ritual. See it as rehearsal for success. You are refining your mind, aligning your energy, and telling the universe through every steady flame, I am ready. I am focused. I turn fire into fortune. Find a quiet place, somewhere you can be still, uninterrupted, and fully present. This is your sacred space, the meeting point between your energy and the flow of the universe. Sit comfortably, with your back straight and your heart open. Take a slow breath in, and let the exhale wash away everything that doesn't serve you. The noise, the fear, the endless thoughts about what you should be doing. For the next few minutes, there's nowhere else you need to be. Now light your candle. Watch the flame come alive, the tiny spark catching, growing, steadying itself. This is your mirror. The flame is you. Watch it for 1 minute, maybe longer if you feel called to. Observe how it dances, bends, and rises again, no matter how the air moves. That's focus. That's resilience. That's wealth energy in motion. As you watch, let your breathing slow down. Feel your heartbeat steady. Then, when you're ready, say softly, I ignite new wealth. Don't rush the words. Let them roll off your tongue like an ancient truth returning to you. Feel the meaning behind them. You're not commanding the universe. You're aligning with it. Every syllable is a spark of intention, and every spark has power. Now close your eyes for a moment and visualize your side hustle, your next stream of income, as if it already exists. See yourself taking action. Picture the product, the sale, the email notification that says payment received. Imagine your energy flowing into something that excites you, something that feels like freedom, not effort. Let the vision become bright, detailed, and alive. The flame beside you is feeding that vision with heat and light. Then, open your eyes and reach for your notebook or phone. Write down one small, clear action you'll take today. Not 10, not a whole business plan, just one. Maybe it's posting your first offer, sending a message, brainstorming your brand name, or setting up an account. It doesn't matter how small it seems. Fire doesn't start with an explosion. It starts with a single spark. Once your action is written, take a deep breath. Feel gratitude, not for what's coming, but for the energy you just set in motion. Then gently blow out the candle. Watch the smoke rise, swirl, and drift away. Imagine it carrying your intention out into the world, invisible but alive, searching for the people, opportunities, and circumstances that will turn your vision into reality. Do this every day for 7 days. The first time you'll feel calm, the second, inspired. By the third, something in your energy will shift. You'll begin to notice ideas coming faster, coincidences unfolding, small opportunities revealing themselves. This is how you train the universe and your own mind to respond to your focus. Because energy follows attention, and attention shapes destiny. So each night, light your flame again. Let it remind you, your wealth doesn't need force, it needs fire. Repeat this daily, not as a chore, but as a declaration. I light the fire of wealth. Let the words leave your lips like a promise, not to the world, but to yourself. Say it when you light your candle. Say it when you open your laptop, when you sit down to work, when you begin creating something that has the potential to change your life. Say it until it stops sounding like a phrase and starts feeling like an identity. Because those 5 words are not just a mantra, they're ignition. Each time you repeat them, you're sending a signal through your entire being. I am awake. I am ready. I am creating. Feel how your voice changes as you say it again. I light the fire of wealth. Let it sync with your breath. Inhale opportunity. Exhale resistance. Each repetition deepens your focus, sharpens your vision, and steadies your energy. It's not the words themselves that hold power. It's the state of being they summon. When you say, I light the fire of wealth, you are acknowledging that prosperity doesn't come from luck or chance or waiting for the perfect timing. It comes from spark, from energy turned into motion. Fire doesn't ask permission to burn. It simply finds fuel and begins to expand. You are that flame. This is what people forget about abundance. It's not passive. It's active. It's alive. The more attention and consistency you feed it, the stronger it grows. Your focus is the oxygen. Your faith is the heat. Together, they build momentum, and momentum is the true currency of success. So use this phrase as your daily ignition ritual. Let it become the bridge between the mystical and the practical. When you light your candle and whisper these words, you're aligning your subconscious to act from power, not fear. When you open your laptop and repeat them before working on your side hustle, you're turning ordinary time into sacred creation. When you say them before a meeting, a payment, or a new opportunity, you're preparing your energy to receive, not chase. Every time you speak these words, imagine a golden flame expanding within your chest, small at first, then brighter, stronger, unstoppable. Feel it moving through your body, your thoughts, your actions. That warmth is your wealth energy, clear, confident, creative. You are not asking the universe for money. You are declaring your readiness to hold it. You are saying, I can be trusted with more. I am a generator of prosperity. So today, and every day after this one, light your candle, take a deep breath, and say it again. Slowly, deliberately, powerfully. I light the fire of wealth. Let that fire guide your focus, fuel your work, and remind you that abundance doesn't wait for permission. It responds to ignition. Now it's your turn, the moment where intention becomes action. Find your candle, don't rush. Hold it for a second and feel its weight in your hand, the smoothness of the wax, the promise it carries. Then light it. Watch the flame come alive. That flicker of gold isn't just light, it's a symbol of your focus, your courage, your decision to begin. Take a slow, deep breath in. Let it fill your lungs with possibility. Exhale everything that doesn't serve you. The doubt, the delay, the belief that you have to wait for the perfect moment. Because this is the perfect moment. This is the breath where your new chapter begins. Now with your candle burning, comment below, right now, these exact words. My fire creates income. Write it like you mean it. This isn't just a comment. It's your signature on a contract with the universe. It's your declaration that from this night forward, your energy will no longer burn in confusion or fear. It will burn with creation, clarity, and flow. When you type those words, something subtle but powerful happens. You shift from thinking about abundance to claiming it. You move from observer to participant. The moment your fingers hit the keyboard, you send a pulse through the field of energy around you, a message that says, I'm ready to receive. Then, once you've written it, take one more action. Subscribe to this channel, like this video, and turn on the bell. Because every ritual shared here is a spark, a lesson, a practice, a key, designed to expand your prosperity field one day at a time. Each new video is another flame you can add to your fire, another step in your journey from intention to independence. This isn't just about manifesting money, it's about mastering your energy. When thousands of us light our candles, repeat the affirmations, and take inspired action, something incredible happens. Our individual flames join to create a wave of collective prosperity. Together, we're not waiting for opportunities anymore. We're lighting them. Every time you comment, every time you share, you feed the fire, not only yours, but everyone's watching alongside you. That's the energy of wealth in motion, collaboration, expansion, community. So as your candle burns, take a moment to smile. Feel the warmth of possibility on your skin. Whisper softly to yourself, my fire creates income. And know this, tonight isn't just another evening, it's your beginning. The night when your energy stopped flickering in hesitation and started burning in purpose. Because abundance doesn't appear by chance, it responds to ignition. And tonight, your fire begins.